Hello and welcome. This has been a fun and exciting day. Yeah. Goodness, we wrapped up day 3 of 3 with a really cool getting to know Land Academy session, I guess. So that was fun. And then we recorded some shows. We had a LA Pro call, and now we're here. So hope you're not sick of us. So uh, you wouldn't be here otherwise, or you have us on, like, you're probably not looking at us. Maybe that's it. The camera's off for you. That would make sense. You would not be nuts. So yeah, it's been a good day. So we have a lot going on. So I'm gonna lead off real quick, just reminding everyone who we are, because it's still, this little part's going to be open to the public. And then of course we're going to close her up for just our members when we get to the details of your deals and questions you have and things that you need from us. So, but this is our weekly member call. I'm Jill DeWitt. This is my partner, Stephen Jack Butala. He's a creator. We are the co-founders of Land Academy and House Academy. That came up a bit today, that we have that too. Why? Because, maybe it makes sense to be prepping for doing some other product types if you're up for it, in addition to land, like we are. So we have some announcements here and a drawing to have. So I'm really, really excited. When we get to the close part, or now for, the members that are in the room, you're watching in the Zoom setting here, and any guests that we have joining us today, use the chat for all the little, as you can see, the highs and the funny little jokes. Matt, we're going to get to that in a minute. It's funny. All our funny little side banter, quick little comments and things with the chat. And then the Q&A and I see things already getting loaded up in there, is deals for us to review, and like, how do I handle this with a seller? We'll make sure we don't miss anything. We check them all off in the Q&A. That's what that is for. And of course, we have a format that we'd like to, as close as you can, kind of line things up like this. Thank you, Joseph. You did great. Using this format for us, so we can quickly assess your deals. We have all the A's for us there, so we can, give you our input onto, would you do this deal kind of situation. And we have a question of the week. So we're going to dive in. This came from Jordan T. And Jordan wrote, I'm working on pricing my first mailer. Yay. I've noticed that a decent number of the smaller vacant parcels that have been pulled are either owned by adjacent parcels or across the street. Good check-in. Interesting. I'm a bit concerned that these people are not going to want to sell their land if it's right next to their house. I know our business model is based on more circumstances rather than price, but I bet these owners have had an emotional attachment to the property and wouldn't be too inclined to sell. Please let me know your thoughts or experiences. Thanks. Can I go first?
First and final, because I know I agree with
this. This just came up. We just had this where a person, like,
we do all the time.
They need the dough.
We do deals like this all the time.
And maybe it was once a 5-acre property and they split off their house and now they're selling all the land around their house. Literally. We just looked at
these are good
a couple
deals.
Of those deals. So I would not discount those. It's very often that they're like, I'm selling everything but where our house is, because we need the dough. We're not going to move, but this rest can go. So yeah, keep them in. That's a good question. And I totally understand your thought process. And that's what one would think. And I would have thought until I had it happen many times. Then I'm like, wow, they live next door. Okay. Upcoming week, of course, we have a regular week. Our podcast 5 days a week, and our Thursday member call. There's going to be other things in there.
It's a week like this.
Yeah, I wish it was. There's some coaching going on. There's some things in there. So I don't see them quite in there, but when in doubt, if you go to Land Academy under resources, there's a calendar in there. You can see other things in there. Okay. These are Jack's notes and things. Before we get to this, I want to get to the fun stuff. Can I skip over the important stuff to get to the fun stuff first?
Always.
Thank you. All right. So there's 2 things going on right now. There's a couple things going on right now. One is an offers to owners promotion. I just saw the email today too. So I think it started today. 10% off, kind of a big deal. and some free concierge service available if you order over 10,000 records, which is huge. That means they're going in and scrubbing, and they're scraping data for you, and they're serving it up in theory, on a platter, kind of like, here's the price per acre for these acreage chunks, so you don't have to do it and think about it.
Kick ass.
So if you order more than 10,000 units, I
I
didn't
didn't get an email on that.
Oh, you might, what, you probably unsubscribed a while back. That's probably why. So I keep them coming. So, and if you didn't get these emails, this is a real thing too. Nowadays, our so many of our email services providers are so darn good. I have this all the time. They put things in clutter or spam that I don't want in clutter or spam or junk. So if you didn't get this email with an offers to owners thing, please go check that and let it know it goes in there. Or you could also send a note to my team at support, and they'll help you. They'll help you refresh it so you do get the emails, because this is stuff you want to know. So there's a special promo code for it. You need to use when you check out. It's called Send Mail, and it ends the end of this month. So it ends on Monday. So again, no limit on the order size, by the way. That's huge. That's a big deal. Most companies don't do that. They have a bottom level. So 10% off. Then again, free concierge. And it's important this year to be starting off strong. You can, by the way, you can prepay when you have these big specials like this, and we're doing 10% off. You'd be nuts not to, plan out the next, several weeks of mail, weeks, maybe a month or two.
That's what I would
and
do.
have that done and paid for, because you're going to get a cheaper rate by doing it now. Maybe for you, 10,000 units is 4 mailers, because you do 2,500 units at a drop.
Or maybe you order 40,000 mailers and cover how many months, every month that
Right.
is for you.
Exactly. So
That's what I would do at 10% off. That's a good chunk of money.
big deal. And this is coming up next week. This is huge for us. We have a brand new product I talked about a little bit today, where you asked, we listen, we're going to help you solve this problem, which is, wow, there's a lot of questions coming in. Oh boy.
We have like 20 deals to review.
Great. Okay,
good.
good. All right. So, you need help getting deals closed. So we're going to announce it next week. Watch your email again. You're going to want to make sure you get this. And then we'll have all the details of pricing and everything here on the Thursday call too. We'll go over it, but we're going to help you. You're going to get to use my transaction coordinator team, meaning you're going to end the conversation like this. Mr. Jones, escrow will be opened in the next 24 hours. Watch for an email or a phone call from my team. I've got all your contact information, and I'll keep you posted. Click next call. Hello, Jill's transaction team. I got one. And you can do it by month, or you can do it by deal. So it's going to be amazing. And you're going to say, here's the seller, here's the property. I don't have a title person. I hope you do. They're going to go, no problem. We got this.
This is what happens with us.
Mhm.
You're going to use it like use our staff the way that we utilize it.
Yeah. And it's going to come out. It's going to go first, by the way, to the advanced group, AKA Career Path alumni. They're going to get the first wave next week, but we want everyone to know about it, because we're going to give them a short window to fill it up. And then depending how many of them, what they need, and we can plan for it, then we're going to open it up to the rest of Land Academy to do this. I'm so excited. So, and of course, make sure if you're really interested in this and you're not in the advanced group, I didn't do Career Path, but I have 10 deals that I'm just drowning right now. I can't babysit these and get them closed in a timely manner. So anyway, send a note to support, and they'll see if they can get you kind of on the top of the list. So to reach out as soon as it's open to everybody. All right. My team is going to do this. So we did in our 3-day education session for the public, kind of high level. This is Land Academy, what we're all about. This is how we do this, everything. And we had a great turnout. We have
a great group.
Several of you that already joined Land Academy today, and we welcome you. But we had a drawing for anyone who attended all 3 days to get into this drawing. So my team's going to take it over and do this live for us. Do I need to unshare anything? Or are you Tell me how you want this to go. Oh, she's
Looks like they
taking it
got
over.
Yeah.
Like,
Hello. Okay, you should see our lovely wheel of names.
I love
Yep.
it.
Perfect. Awesome. So everyone on here attended all 3 days, which was incredible. So thank you all for attending all 3 days of our workshop.
Amazing.
Mostly, and there's only one winner, so whoever wins is gonna be it. All right, here we go. All right, Ryan L., you're our winner.
Yay. This is really, really, really cool. I love when you do this. Wait, I'm looking. Jack's looking. Is Ryan
Oh.
on here?
Probably not.
He's not on here right now. Maybe he's watching. Hopefully, you're watching live in another universe. So, yay. Hopefully, Ryan, reach out. Please reach out to support. Don't worry, they're going to be reaching out to you. And this is the property. Can I take it back over? Yay. Actually, Jack, this is your computer. I'm gonna let Jack take it back over. There we go. I'm so excited. This is the property. Awesome. Great way to kickstart your land investing career. I'm so happy. All right, I'm going to get back to Jack's industry news and then we'll go to our regular programming.
We have 10 plus properties to review, and not a lot of news. So I'm going to go through this very quickly. The trending that we look for week to week is continuing to do what we expected it would do. We started active listings for year to date. Year to date is becoming material now because we're coming up on the second quarter. 26%, it's gone to almost 30% nationally. Out west here, it's closer to 50%. So you want to check your regional numbers. Median listing prices are 0. I expect these to go down, but we're just keep waiting and it just keeps staying at 0. Brand new listings are we saw an upward tick here. I thought this would increase a little bit more than 8%, but it all points to a ton of property active listings and a ton of property on the market. Not a lot of activity. It's a huge buyer's market and will continue to do that, as evidenced by all the deals that we're about to look at.
Yeah.
So Jill and I there's a string in Discord about an overflow of houses that people are in our group are looking at as acquisition candidates, which I thought. So we're not going to miss the boat here. We are at the very beginning of a recession here, a real estate recession. I don't think it's going to be described as a recession this time around, and I don't think it's going to be that severe, but there's going to be a real serious price correction. I expect us to go, hopefully, back down to prices that are pre-COVID. COVID created a huge real estate pricing bubble, and a lot of the people that bought during that time are unhappy about it, and they're shocked at what their properties are and will be worth. So it's all good news for us.
Awesome.
Mortgage rates are going down very slowly. If you wanted to, you could get a 6.5% mortgage rate right now.
Excellent.
Let's look at that real fast.
Yeah, would you?
This is more for Jill than anyone else.
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting to hang out around 6. I think 5's ambitious. You think 5 will be by the end of next year? That's going to be ambitious.
I think the feds will drop. We have 2 rate reductions, I think, this year, and I predict 0.5 point each. So I believe that mortgage rates will settle in around 5%. I don't think they're going to get any lower than that. Okay.
Is that everything? Do you mind? Did you check
yeah,
my
that's it.
slides? I don't have anything else there.
Yeah, that's it.
I missed. Okay, good. Drawing and then
Just fun
silly stuff. Okay, good.
Okay, public.
Oh, that was the camera. I would like to pause for just a moment to show sweet Alice behind me. This is the orchid you sent me. I wanted you to see it. It is lovely. It's huge. Oh, it's kind of turned funky here. You can really fully see how big this baby is. So I just wanted to say thank you again. And it is thriving. So I love it. Thanks.
Okay, I'm
All right.
opening these up, these
All right, so now we're
transactions up.
gonna flip over to our closed part of it. So if you're not on Zoom, we will see you another time. If you are on Zoom, we're gonna start answering the questions here and my team is gonna shut the rest of the stuff down.